My name's Aaron. Welcome back to my channel. How are you? I'm fantastic and I'm doing really well. And today I'm viewing Andromeda Extractor Perfume by Tiziana Terenzi. This is £270 for 100ml. I can explain why I got this. A crisp, hypnotic scent that perfectly blends fresh greenery with deep undertones. I would just love it where they had the notes rather than poetry. Poetry is lovely. So the mesmerizing and hypnotic fragrance features a bouquet.
How do you spell bouquet?
B-U-C-K-E-T.
Of citrus and fresh notes, fused with rich layers of ylang-ylang and jasmine water, which hint at unknown mysteries. Okay. Sometimes I read stuff, I just think, what on earth is that? Why don't you just tell me what it is? Anyway, do we have our bottles of Andromeda? Are we engaged with the high self? Let's get testing. So I don't know if you know this, but within my company, I come up with all the concepts, I come up with the names, I come up with absolutely everything. I create the perfume myself, I compound it, and then my staff fill it. So it really is like I'm seeing what I'm inspired by continually, and I'm quite lucky. I'm very creative and I can do all that. Andromeda, I love space, so I love NASA. I went to see NASA I went to see NASA when I went to America. Got the flight there in this scary plane. And then the flight back was terrifying because was it American Airways? They got this really old plane that the lights went out. It was all flickering and it was shaking around and it flew really low. I think it went from Houston to, I can't remember. Terrifying. Anyway, so I love NASA, I love space. I watch Brian Cox quite a lot. I watch everything. I'm so interested in space and time and physics. And Andromeda was a name that I was thinking about for fragrance and doing a whole concept around space. And then I saw Andromeda and I kind of thought, are people going to get confused? It'd be very, very inspiring to do something more on the creative side. So for me, Andromeda, where I would have gone for it is not fresh. I would have gone for something dark, mysterious, interesting, niche perfumery. So I'm very curious to see what someone else's perception for Andromeda would be. Let's see what the atomizer's like. Okay, let's apply the fragrance and see what it's like. Lift and volume. Lift and volume. I smelled this last night, and when you smell this here, it's lovely. When you smell it here, it's muy horrible. And it's one of them. It has a light, airy fruit. I mean, the aquatic nature totally is what it is. When it comes out, it's much, much nicer. The use of ambers is giving that expansive nature with aroma chemicals to give sort of lift. So this has been built to give you lift and sillage, but I wouldn't smell it close to the arm. I'd sort of smell it out here. The use of major raw materials, the lily of the valley raw materials with the linalool, ethyl linalool, is giving this sort of finish of dry lift combined with the ambers is giving this sort of dry lift to the formula. The fruit quality is unappealing, I have to say. It smells like fabric conditioner, which I've got a problem with, but it smells a bit like strawberry, or smells a bit like dry strawberry, which is all nectarine fabric conditioner or something. And that's a little bit unappealing for me. I kind of would just have enjoyed it as bergamot as the star and having the clean amber lily of the valley core to it, you see. Based upon clean white musk, this is giving you real clear, clean finish. I love some of the raw materials, so I kind of particularly enjoy this finish. This would make a lovely fabric conditioner. That's not an insult at all. I think that generally perfumers work within that field as well. And I particularly enjoy that sort of like beautiful fabric conditioner sort of smell. But it's giving me fabric conditioner as opposed to fine fragrance. That's the finish and that's the feel of, and the delivery of the fragrance is sort of more like that. But it's been constructed in a way which smells like a fine fragrance. But the heart, the personality is more fabric conditioner. The aqueous note's quite nice, I gotta say, but it's quite out there. I tell you what it reminds me of, or where I'm gonna put it for you, is that Sunday mornings, my auras as well, they fit into that. The MFKs, that sort of silver and gold, gentle fluidity. All of these fragrances are based around sort of clean linen notes, and I think this is a very clean linen, unoffensive. The lift and volume is great from this, so this is giving you lift, volume, smoothness. The geometry is quite pointed, because you've got that sort of spike from the amber, but smooth as round, because the smooth and roundness comes from the nitro musk. Onto my final thoughts. I think technically this is a really, really great perfumery, and this to me is hard work. I love the lift, volume, and energy. I love the clean linen feel to it. I enjoy the woody aspect to it. I love the softness to it as well. I love the choice of naturals. But the personality of this fragrance and the heart of this fragrance is this sort of fruit-like quality, this sort of nectarine-y. It feels a bit like jasmine. I mean, they sort of said jasmine water, which kind of is in there. Jasmine water, nectarine, peach, all of that. That to me is the unappealing side to this, and I would have loved to have seen that just been a bit more simple, actually. I think if it was just bergamot as the sort of twinkling aspect of it, really shown on bergamot, I think that would have been gorgeous, or change that sort of nectarine quality. I think it would have been particularly gorgeous. But I love the sweet, of course I love the sweetness. I mean, it's got like such a sweet nature to it, and it's clean and vibrant. The price, I think the price is great. I love the packaging, I love the name, I love all of the attention to detail. I think it's particularly gorgeous. This, I think, is A1 for all the attention to detail. Love the collar, love the way it feels heavy and weighty. It feels very, very luxurious. The label's on really lovely and straight. It's like perfect presentation. I think this is a very easy to wear fragrance that's long lasting. I think it's suitable for the officina. I think it's suitable for a day off fragrance. I think it's suitable for when you just want to smell clean and fresh. But be mindful that because of that sort of note in it and the high amounts of lily of the valley raw materials, it's going to smell slightly unisex to female leading by more substantial use of sort of ambroxan or more substantial use of the amber family. That would make it more masculine, actually. That's what I would jiggle around. I think it would be more unisex. But just that quality, if you've got it, you know what I mean. There's like a slightly peachy quality to it that I'm not particularly enjoying. I'm going to mark this as 7 out of 10. I just don't particularly enjoy the heart and the personality of it. But the construction of it is really great, really technical, beautiful perfumery. Love the packaging. The price is really good. But because of the personality of it is that sort of peach quality, you can't kind of get away from that. That's kind of like, is what it is, you know. So I don't really like it, to be honest. But I love the construction of it. I love the volume, love the substantial nature. And if that was removed, I'd give it much, much higher marks. But you can't get away from that, can you? So hope you love that review. Thumbs up and subscribe, more fascinating, interesting content, lots of moving hands, lots of fragrance reviews. Hope staying safe and well. See you soon.